After a busy weekend, all we want is a quick idea for a Monday night's dinner, and Ching is back in the kitchen with just that, and we are doing noodles.
Yes, we're going to do
Yum.
Beijing noodles. These are called 炸酱面, which means stir fry the sauce noodle. So we're going to stir fry the sauce.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and that's going to be, you know, this is like a really comforting, like spaghetti, Chinese-style spaghetti bolognese.
Oh, yum.
Yes.
I like the sound of that.
So we want the wok nice and hot. We're going to whack it up. We're going to add in about a tablespoon and a bit of rapeseed oil.
Okay.
Or you could use vegetable oil. We've got the usual suspects here: ginger, garlic, just
and it's
finely
that
chopped.
sizzle that you're always looking for, isn't it, in this style of cooking?
Exactly, that sizzle. And we've got some baby leeks, and this is going to give the dish a nice oniony sweetness to it. So you can just use the fine stems, or if you don't have it, you can use spring onions.
Okay,
you
fine.
can, yes, but they're you know,
Slightly
larger.
different, okay.
Exactly. So now what we do is we're going to push this up and then make some space. We've got some smoky bacon lardons. And this is going to give a lovely salty flavour. Thank you. Thank you, Phil.
And it's okay, you said before that sometimes when the leeks, or the or whatever it is, the ginger can sometimes go a bit dark on the edges, but that's okay.
That's okay, and it just adds to the flavour and the overall smokiness. Now, this dish is traditionally used with belly pork. So just finely chopped belly pork. But, you know, you can imagine in China, in the Chinese restaurants, you've got a huge flame and a huge wok, 650 degrees, and that's going to give you that wok-seared flavour. So that's why we're using smoky bacon lardons instead of plain. Exactly, because we want a bit of that injection
and you are
of
keeping that
flavour.
moving all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, you want that sizzle, and you absolutely want that even cooking, and you want colour as well. So it's very much by sight, and that's why with Chinese cooking, it's very quick, but you really want to keep an eye on the ingredients.
Okay.
Yeah. And have everything prepared in advance. So we're going to go in with, before I forget, with my favourite Shaoxing rice wine, or you could use dry sherry. This is going to just enhance the flavour of the meat. Just a tiny drop, and that's just before the meat completely goes sort of caramelised. That's going to give it that lovely flavour before it completely seals up. Then a little bit of colour, just a small smidgen of dark soy sauce, and you can see that just already adds to the overall yumminess of it. Then I've got a very special oil. This is ginger, spring onion, fragrant oil. You can make this yourself. So just plain veggie oil, a little bit of salt, a little bit of ginger, and a little bit of spring onion.
So that's just infused?
Yes, that's infused, and smell. And you can just make this and keep this in your cupboard.
But if you haven't got that tonight and you want to make it?
Yes, you can just leave it out, to be honest, if you don't have the time.
Just another layer.
Just another layer.
What's that?
And so a little bit of stock. And you could use a little bit of veggie stock or meat stock. This is hoisin sauce now.
I like that.
Nice
I like that
sweetness.
And you can buy that.
Oh yeah, you can buy that for sure. And this is 甜面酱, wheat flour soybean paste. That is really delicious, and it's like miso, and it's just that's that flavour. Incredible.
Where'd you get that? Where can you buy that, though?
So that
Sweet, clean paste.
Yes. Now, you can get that in the Chinese supermarket, but if you can't get that, you can also use miso paste. So that's where the Japanese got their miso paste, from the Chinese. Yes. And
that is a good flavour.
Really,
I know.
Just need a bit of romantic crispy duck.
Crispy duck and a pancake.
Nice dip. So that's pretty much sort of almost there. What we do is just cook all those sauces down.